Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm freaking out the birds. All right, so I was actually coming back here to show where the next project is going to be eventually. But I'm scaring all the birds who are chilling out back here. But this area right back here, I think it's going to be our first mushroom farm. Our first mushroom farm. But on a bonus update on the smoke shack. We had our first rain and the grading was perfect. So this guy is going to dry out for a week or so and I'm going to stain it and then I'll finish doing all the stuff. But today we're leaving on an adventure. Oh, sunlight, right? We're leaving on an adventure to go to Waycross, Georgia to visit the in-laws, to crawl under a house, to replace floor joists and jack up an entire house and put floor joists in an entire room that doesn't have any floor joists anymore. And I'll show you where our bedroom's going to be. Hey! Yeah, that's it right there. This beautiful queen size 6-inch thick in the back of the van. Because, you know, years ago I put this guy in. So all we gotta do is roll up, pop that up, plug in, and we got power on the inside for fans and all kinds of cool stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to like show how beautiful that's gonna be. Man, all those trees and that beautiful smoke shack, that beautiful smoke. Okay, we drove 5.5 hours. Magic time warp. You can see there's no floor joists under there. So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. You ready to crawl under the house?
Nope.
That's going to be me, isn't it?
Yep.
There is an extra bonus though. Something that me and one of the nephews built as a present a while back. Check this out. It's this guy. We had these extra cabinets from when we were doing our garage build, and we built a platform and cut a perfectly awesome custom countertop for it on wheels. And look at that, a rolling butcher block that has drawers and stuff. Man, that's pretty. I like it. Build stuff. Well, that's where we're living for the next couple days. But check this out. We in the country. We drove through 5.5 hours of 70s Burt Reynolds movies to just get on out here. Oh yeah, grapevine. There's horses and chickens and big trees and a sunset. Oh, that's the backside. So yeah, can't wait to crawl under there tomorrow. Somewhere. Oh, here's that same room again. That's just not tarp material. Could be why. Could be why. Oh, and a gunshot. Sweet. Who knows? All right, so what we have to do is replace this main beam, all of the bottom plates, pretty much all of the 2x4s, starting with that corner after we jack that up, and then take that plate out, and then that bottom plate, and then every one of these rotten floor joists. And then also over there, those joists, those don't even go to the top. So those studs, all of those need to be new. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is about an inch or two, maybe three, yeah, about 3 inches lower than that over there. So it's got to all be jacked up. So gotta jack that up right up there to replace that. So then we can replace that. So then we can replace that. So then we have just enough structure to put a floor in, so that the roof, because the roof is falling in, by the way, the roof The roof's falling down. Roof falling down. So that's what we gotta do. Stay tuned. Just in case you were wondering what a 200-year-old house that's been eaten up by termites looks like. We now have a new beam across the bottom to support the house. We now have also, oh, let me rephrase that. We now have also 2x6s for the wall to sit on, and then the place for the floor to sit on, and then a new base plate. And then we're now about to start framing in the 2x4s that go along to support that roof structure right there. So then we can take these guys down. They're actually what's been holding this whole roof up, that one and that one. But once we do that, then we can take and put them over there so that we can then take these floor joists out and then rebuild that base plate and then reframe that wall. And then we'll move them over there, jack that side up so that we can replace that base plate, which is also rotten. And then we can put these floor joists back in, because these are all, you know, not good. Yeah, so that's what we'll do on day 2. I just want you to see that. That's a thing of beauty right there. And by the way, this is definitely not how to do construction. This is just what we're doing to get the house better. Alright, test number 1. Got this guy all framed in, nice and pretty. Solid all the way down to there, all tied in. We took that brace from right there, put it right there so we could get that brace out. And now we can rebuild that base plate and all of these joists can come out. I'm probably going to put this brace right over there just for safekeeping. Just because, you know, being under a rotten house. Hey, pretty lady. Score! Ha, look at that, no base plate. Alright, quick and dirty, we got that going up to there after we ripped all that stuff off because we needed to. Got that all cut off and all of the stuff cut off, cut out, ready to put a thing in. We're gonna have to notch out for that wiring, but that will complete that side except for the floor joists. Yeah! What do you see what we got now? Alright, so that guy, which holds up the center of the house, which is definitely load bearing, is really just, yeah. So we're definitely going to reinforce that and put something underneath it to hold it up. Faux show. Just down the road from that. Well, that's definitely termite eaten, so that's got to be definitely got to be replaced. So what we'll do is we'll jack that guy up, replace that, and then we can put some floor joists in. But first, behold the beauty. An entire exterior wall being held up by some 2x4s screwed together and beat in. And now we just got to put that bottom plate all the way out to this corner right here. And then once that's down, go ahead and put like a stud packet in this corner here. And then put studs in this wall and then close that in for a door. We'll be good to go.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Sturdy. All new structure. Good. Well, here I am. Drove back 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Took a nap, unloaded the van. Now I'm on my way to work. Well, I'm on my way to get everything ready for tomorrow for work. And I just got to do a recap. So, got some